We're chillin'! We're chillin' with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chillin'. Yes, we're chillin' with Rick. Chillin' with Rick, everybody. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's a store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price, just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms, and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have, obviously, the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that, oneidacalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at oneidacalet.com. All right, on to my next guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. These guys drove from Lowville to get here today. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. We got Meredith and Christian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you. Modern day Partridge family. He's sliding a little closer here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's definitely fun. We enjoy it. One of the things is I was like, I'm never going to be in a family band. I don't want that. That's so lame.
that for years.
Yeah, I literally, because we had another bassist for a while, and I was like, that's so lame. Who does a family band? And now it's like one of my favorite things.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
I guess I eat my words.
Yeah. As long as you're rocking it, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Put that music out there. The world needs it.
Yeah.
And more kindness,
sure.
too, for damn sake.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing is when we really strive toward that clean uplifting.
Yes.
There's too many things that are just very much in yourself, like depression, drugs, all that, and we're just like, let's find an outlet for people to just relax and be okay for a little bit.
Chill.
Chill. There you go.
I made a whole freaking show out of it. You guys like them?
I do. Yeah, match my shoes.
Hell yeah. Oh, shout out to Before August. Shout out to Mike Farrar for my theme music. And Monster Mike for doing the posters and helping me run my page. Got a shout out to the people who matter.
Absolutely.
Everybody matters, but them guys are important.
Them guys.
Those guys are very important to me.
That's awesome.
So you drove from Lowville.
Yes.
And you said that wasn't no big deal because you're so used to traveling. That blows my mind. Oh, only an hour to go chilling? That ain't nothing.
Yeah, we're headed to Queens tomorrow. We're playing a show with This Surrender and Brutality, so that's fun.
Yeah.
But I think the furthest we go this summer is Texas.
Wow.
24 hours?
Yeah, that's about that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not straight. Like, we
Yeah.
got our way down,
Yeah.
but that'll be the furthest we are this year, which is exciting. Like,
Yes.
new places. So,
Yeah.
Oklahoma is one of my absolute favorite states, and we get to, like, go through it. So, I'm so excited to show Christian and Lee. I'm like, we're not going to be in the part that I wanted to show them, but it's okay. At least they'll see the state.
It's awesome. You guys are free spirits.
Yeah.
Kind of?
Kind of, yeah. I would say.
At this
One-
point, at this point, you're going to have to.
Yeah.
The hippie chick vibe? Is this what we're going for?
I don't know. I found the skirt and I was like, I gotta.
I dig it, man.
I loved it so much I bought a second one and I'm hemming it for shows so I can use it on stage.
I dig it. I definitely dig it.
Yeah.
So, what I like to do is get my thoughts together. I'm 46. I'm old, guys. I like to start from the very beginning.
Okay.
Obviously, you're from a musical family, correct? Or no?
Not really.
Not really? You guys are starting the Partridge Family right now? All right.
Our mom actually, so she plays flute really well when
Yeah.
she was in school, but she's very technical with it, and she said she always thought she was musical until she had us, and then realized she was just well trained.
Okay.
So there's a difference in having the natural musical ability and then being well trained, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And that was my first instrument, was flute, because I was homeschooled, and she was like, you're gonna learn music, and then I started piano, which I begged for, but all I remember is hating it. But my teacher was very technical, right? And then she sent me to someone who sang, and I was like, there we go.
There we go.
So once I could sing with myself and play instruments, that's when I really picked up with piano, and then started guitar a little bit later.
Awesome. So what age did you pick up the guitar for the first time?
So, like, I picked it up 3 different times before it stuck the 4th time. And I would say probably 13, because I think I wrote my first song around 13.
That's awesome.
Because I played my first show when I was 14, which
Yeah.
is a whole other
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
It's great.
We like stories on chilling. So if you got them, tell them.
Yeah, this one, it's such a God story, because I was a part of a youth group who was very, like, they had no room for anybody but really who was supposed to be important, right?
Yeah.
And it was really funny because they ended up having 2 bands come in from out of state to play, and that youth group band was opening up for them. And the electric guitarist, if I remember correctly, I don't quite remember how it happened, but I'm pretty sure he like backed out last minute and they called me to do it. But it could have been that I was playing electric, like I wasn't sure. I don't really remember that because I mean that was, holy cow, that was almost 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I ended up playing electric guitar, which I had picked up electric guitar maybe twice in my life. Like, it was my dad's old Fender, which is a...
Meredith hates Fenders.
Christian, shut up! You can't say that! Oh my god. They're not my favorite because they don't fit my hand well.
That's all? That's all?
Well, some people really care about
Meredith,
that.
you can't be just straight hating. You're chilling. You can't hate and chill at the same time.
Christian, why did you
didn't
do
know that. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. So Meredith dislikes Fenders because they don't fit her hand well.
I'm leaving my own show. You guys are hating and chilling.
Anyways, I
Yes.
played the couple chords, like that was it, right? And that's how I knew how to play. And the sound manager for that was like, holy cow, this is awesome, or whatever. Because I sang a couple lines back up. I was 13, whatever. But the manager of one of the bands came up to me afterwards and was like, I feel like I'm supposed to put you in our festival that happens in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And my mom was there, and she was kind of like, this was like a 50-year-old man, and she was like, who are you, and what do you want with my 13-year-old daughter, you know?
Oh my God.
But they have like a whole other story, and we kind of thought the worst thing that could happen was we didn't go again, you know?
Yeah.
So Christian and I and my mom and dad went, and our eyes were open, because we grew up in a very like Christian atmosphere. It was
Sheltered.
it was very like clean music, very soft music, like very contemporary, and our eyes were open because there was like rock, there was reggae, there was heavy screamo, there
Yeah.
was all sorts of bands
Yeah.
that play that festival, and I was like, holy cow, this is what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
And so I asked Christian if he wanted to be the drummer, and he said...
Heck yeah!
And then we were with another bassist for a couple years, and then we started traveling more and more. And he just wanted like a solid job, easy job at home. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like something steady.
Yeah.
And then my sister was like, well, we were looking. I'll start there. We were looking for another bassist because we were kind of felt a little bit in the lurch. Like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And my sister, who was 15, 14 at the time, so we
14.
yeah. So I was 19, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just 2 years ago. And she was like, I'll play. And we said, like, she didn't play bass. She didn't play piano. She didn't play any instruments. So I have a bass, and I gave it to her, and I was like, sure, you go ahead. You play along with it. We'll see what happens, right? And in a month, she was running with it. Like, I can't tell you. And I was like, oh, my gosh, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
now we're a family band.
Yeah.
We are a family.
Yeah.
Now, when are you guys getting the bus? The colorful bus?
We
You need
have a
that.
bus.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm
We
not
have
surprised at that.
We have a little city bus, but the problem is it doesn't have cruise control, so we don't like.
Don't use it often.
It was very useful for the time we needed it, and now we're like, we have it, but we haven't used it a ton, you know.
Gotcha.
So when we run our own sound and stuff, it's fantastic to carry all the big speakers.
Yeah.
But we're traveling more and more and playing more and more places where we don't need to do that, which is awesome.
That's nice, yeah.
So.
I mean, you came here, I was pretty much set up.
Yeah, it was great.
Hell
Great,
yeah.
great.
So, what band influenced you to maybe want to get into music? Did you have any, like, musical influences, or?
Random Hero? That started.
Yeah, you're right. There's this, for me, personally, for drumming, I did not really know how to, like, drum, like, metal or, like, rock, basically.
Once we discovered rock, we were like, there's music out there. There's more.
Yeah. So, we went to this small festival in Carthage,
Yeah.
and they had a whole bunch of bands come through, like 7 or 8, and they were, like, all, like, heavy screamo, like, blast beats and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, this one band, Random Hero was their name, caught my interest, and, they really, I don't know, it was like a launching pad for me, kind of, into what I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I started out, I loved 10th Avenue North. That was one of my favorite bands in the world. But more and more, like, Hayley Williams, Paramore, is always my, like, she's amazing. And for influences, like, we're all so different. Like, I love Paramore. Christian loves
Metal.
literally the heaviest metal. Like, it all is
Rock on, brother.
I can't think of any band's name right now. I'm going blank, but just...
anything, like, I love anything with good vocals, so it can be any genre, right?
Yeah.
But he and my sister are like, I don't even, like, and I like screamo too, but, like, it's so low and guttural the whole song, and I don't understand it.
I'm so old, I don't know what screamo is.
It's just like,
It's
ah.
basically like using, like, harsher vocals
Okay.
Yeah.
on top of music. So
Yeah.
it's like screaming.
Okay.
You gotta, like,
basically,
we'll show
yeah.
you some afterwards.
You guys are sitting here with an old man. I'm 46.
You're not that old. Oh my gosh.
So, screamo. I've heard it a couple times out of your mouth. I wish I had my phone and be like, screamo. I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to think of how to. That's funny. Yeah.
I mean, there's
It's
some
definitely
out there
like
like
death metal, heavy
Oh.
metal, like really like harsh metal.
That's
I
what
guess.
my girl likes.
Yeah.
She likes Ghost. There's a band called Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would consider that to not really be screaming.
No, it's not screamo. That's not screamo.
Yeah.
What? That's
but
not screamo.
They're
There-
definitely a little heavier.
There's a Viking
than-
band opening for Ghost. We're going to the amp to see Ghost, and there's
Nice.
yes, that's screamo. That's what I don't like.
That's what you
I'm a Libra. I'm sensitive. I like
Oh,
country
my
music.
goodness.
I
Yeah.
do. I was
Oh,
born and
nice.
raised on country.
Nice.
And I started hanging out with these musicians. I can spit it out. Started, showing you if you can't talk. So I hang out with these musicians. I said it right. And all of a sudden I'm into rocking, because when I was growing up, like, Sweet Child of Mine was considered the devil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little sheltered too, just like you guys were. And now I hang out with these guys. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
We
I'm very late to the game.
we appreciate it though. Like, if
But I
we didn't-
appreciate all genres of music.
Yeah. If,
Absolutely.
Everything's
It
for
takes
everybody.
a level of talent
Yeah.
to
Play
do
it
any
all.
type of music. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Even growing up, because we say like we grew up very covered, very sheltered, but like I wouldn't change that because we know who we are.
Yeah.
We know what we support. We know what we stand for. So I do appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's your favorite album? That we're gonna get you guys on.
Of like other artists.
Any genre.
Any
genre. Favorite album.
You know what's awful is I don't listen to a ton of albums. I listen to a lot of like singles.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say what I'm listening to right now.
Yes.
I've been listening to. What is it? You know you want me. Da, 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 da. It's a new song from The Warning. I just found the other day. I really like that one. And then Where It Ends, which is a country song by Bailey Zimmerman.
Okay.
I just really like that one. And I've been listening to a lot of All Time Low though. I guess those are the three I've been listening to lately. Those two songs, and I'm not kidding, on repeat because I'm one of those people that plays it over and over and over. And Christian's
It
like,
gets so
shut it
old
off.
so quick. Like you gotta mix in your favorite songs with all the other songs you like, so
Yeah.
it's not just like hammering them over and over and over again, so it's overplayed, right?
Nah, keep listening to them till you know every single part.
Well,
Our house is Ghost 24/7. My girl will listen to Ghost from sun up to sundown
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
that's awesome.
while she TikToks.
Oh man, I just sent something to Christian on TikTok the other day. He's like, I don't even have TikTok anymore.
It does get boring. I get that, man.
I never
Yeah.
use it. I just,
You're just going
Yeah.
through, oh, there's another damn cat. I get you.
Yeah. The only reason I have social media is because of the band.
Yeah.
If we had someone to like take it all from me, I'd be like, thank God, because
Yeah.
I spend hours on electronics per day to do all the work it takes to do a band, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh, I want to go outside.
Yeah. I'm surprised I got a message from you today. We're a half hour away. Cool. Because I thought we would have to go inside because it looked like rain, but I think we're cool now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
it's
It's
a
a good.
beautiful day.
Yeah, I
It's
was
a
gonna say
beautiful
it's a solid temperature too. It's
Yeah.
nice.
And you musicians like being outside, and I love being outside. I mean, let's face it, we're in New York, we're cooped up a lot.
Literally, like all through April, because it poured so much.
Yes.
I was just telling myself, I'm like, April showers bring May flowers. I'm like,
Mayflowers, Mayflowers,
Yeah.
Mayflowers.
I'm staring out the window, Mayflowers. Oh man.
You just flexed a little bit. You're jacked. I was like,
I work on it. I
she's
work on
bigger
it.
than I am. Jesus Christ. I'm looking like an old man golfer, and you guys are.
We do like. Well, you don't.
I do
No.
wood as a job, so that is my workout.
Yeah. No, we
I
try
just
to
see
keep-
Meredith's arm and just like, yeah. I was like, oh shit.
I'm my own bodyguard.
I ain't gonna mess with you, girl.
No, we try to keep our
Keep fit.
keep fit.
You guys are in your early 20s too, correct?
I just turned 21
Oh my
actually. He's
God.
19.
I'm still 19.
You're-
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
then our younger sister is
16.
16. Yeah. So.
When I was 19, my aunt and uncle lived in this house.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god, it was a dump when we bought it.
Never mind.
When we bought it. When
Yeah,
it was
but
when my
legacies
aunt and
are so
uncle lived
fun.
here, it was cool.
Yeah.
Everything was good. But anyway, to get back on the music.
No, I love it. I love stories like that. That's what makes it. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what makes people. You know.
People don't care about my personal life. They've heard it 900 times.
Oh man.
So.
Oh yeah. That's
So you're the modern day Partridge Family. I don't know where to go with that. This is a first for me. I'm a virgin when it comes to this.
That's hilarious. We get what? Okay, we get Partridge Family. We get what's the other family? Something 5, 4. No,
The
children.
Jackson?
Children. No, children. 8, 13, 8, 3. Something.
8 is
Oh.
enough. 8 is enough.
No,
No.
it's children something.
Children
it has a
something,
number.
yeah, they're a
Because I listened
family.
to them the other day and they're like, man, you guys remind me of that. And I was like, oh yeah, I see this.
Yeah.
Because I had heard that enough that it finally stuck in my brain to
Yeah.
Google it. Yeah.
Now you're in. Obviously, you probably jammed out on the way here, right?
Yes.
What were you listening to on the way here?
Okay, I'm gonna be so honest, but I'm also going to explain it.
This is great.
We were listening to all of our own music.
All of our own music.
No. Okay, no. So when we first got in, I had to play some classics. So I played like
Bee Gees.
Yeah,
Bee Gees.
Bee Gees.
See, none of us can talk today. Now I feel better.
Oh my goodness.
I like the BZs. BZs are good.
I'm trying to think of what else we listened to like before we started listening to our own stuff.
I don't remember, but I...
Avenged Sevenfold,
not
I played a little
Nickelback.
bit.
We've been on a little bit of a Nickelback kick, which has been kind of fun.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
People
lo-
just shut you guys off.
I was going to say, people love to hate on them, but if you listen to them, they have some pretty catchy stuff.
I like them.
I like them. But let me explain. We're listening to our own music because we are putting together a brand new show for this summer that we're touring on next.
Yeah.
And so part of what I do is when I put together a show is like I have to listen to the songs in order. I figure out how to add moments to them. Are we going to, maybe break in the chorus here and talk to people, but keep playing, So it helps for me to always have it in my head and listen to the background things and be like, oh, we can capitalize on this one line that we can bring out during a live show that you wouldn't necessarily hear in the recording. So...
Do you want to co-host my show with me? Because I think you would excel at this.
What's funny is there's been certain festivals that I've been asked to MC, so that's always fun.
So you book festivals. Technically, you put festivals together?
We are, well...
What's up, Z?
I don't put them together, but I got our band in there. So our goal this year was 6 festivals. And I think we're in 7 or 8.
Okay.
But then we had a couple drop out.
Which was sad to see.
Which was
It really
sad.
was, yeah.
Because I don't remember what was going on, but different ones had different things, so they're just not happening this year. But I still think we're in 5 or 6.
At least 5.
Yeah.
At least 5.
So
a
that
lot
was
of
cool.
marijuana festivals.
Say we're not.
What's up, Jamie Foxx? You guys know Jamie Foxx?
We're like,
I don't think
no. No, we try to keep our bodies healthy and well, so
That's good.
we tend to just, and especially because we're underage anyway, so, or I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not anymore.
But if you're on the road so often, like, you have to learn to eat right and sleep right and take care of yourself, or you're going to burn out and you're not going to be able to continue for your entire
How
life.
am I on an overnight schedule? Because that's
So-
when I work overnight and able to do this show. I'm dying.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I
can understand why.
I work part-time at a bake shop, so I'm up at 4 in the morning. It used to be 3, but now I get to sleep until 4, and it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So some days, like today, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm just going to make it through. Christian will drive home.
It's good that you two have each other.
Yeah.
Seriously, I like that.
Yeah.
Brother and sister,
You
everything's
have
cool.
to, yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny to me sometimes because I was thinking about friends the other day, and someone was like, who's your friend? I'm like, Christian.
My brother.
I don't got no friends. What are they?
Oh, you mean non-family? Well, my brother.
I don't know. You
That's
you
too
become your own, each other's support system. You know,
That's awesome.
there's 6 of us kids. I'm the oldest of 6.
Yeah.
And so us 3 are in the band, and it's so funny how it just becomes like someone's
Natural, I
going through
guess.
something or whatever, and you all, like, the other 2 stand strong. You know, and it just it works out well. I don't think we've ever had a time where multiple of us are going through something all at the same time, because that kind of tears everything down, you know what I mean? But as long as you understand that you're all people, you learn to give a like of grace,
That's
especially
right.
when you're on the road in a 5-passenger car, or
Oh,
5-seater car, yeah.
My God, I couldn't do it. Like, I'm hungry. Are we there yet? I'm that kind of guy.
Oh, man.
You guys are
there's
going to
definitely-
Texas, right? Is that what you just said before? the
Yeah,
interview?
Yeah.
that's the farthest.
Wow. How long is that going to take?
So we don't head straight to Texas.
Okay.
I
So
thought we did. That's my fault. I thought
we're
we did.
leaving at the end of June, and we have dates all the way into like mid-August.
Yeah.
So I know, Texas, I believe, from where we are, the place we're playing is like 24 hours, but we have 4 or 5, like, we dot our way down and play shows through Missouri, and so we're in Springfield, Missouri for Chains Unchained Festival, and then I know we're in Deep Ellum, nope, not Deep Ellum, we're in Richardson, Texas, at Six Springs Tavern, and it's for it's like an all-female fronted event, so I'm very excited about that. We have 2 dates open right now in Oklahoma that are still getting booked. We have a couple in Ohio, so if anybody has any venues or promoters, contact us, Undefeated Official, on all social media, and let's work something out, because
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be cool.
Now, do you guys always travel? You don't want to just stay in New York State? You always wanted to travel because that's what's in you, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah.
I say that now, but once we get on the road, it gets tiring kind of quick. But
Yeah.
it's
There's
nice.
definitely that week adjustment period before you're used to it again.
Yeah.
You know, so this is our second summer. We toured last year for a month. That was our first. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be gone from home for like a whole month.
It was
like,
kind of weird. But
yeah, it was good though. We learned a lot. We grew a lot.
Yeah.
But it was definitely it was a little strange. But I don't know. I've
It
always
was sad to see it end, to be honest. Like, I
Yeah.
wish it kept going.
we came home.
Like-
We were like, ugh.
Because like home life is like, I hate to say this, but kind of boring. Like
Yeah.
you just meet the same people, you do the same routine.
You see the same face across at the breakfast table.
Like, yeah.
I'm actually envious of you guys a little bit because I do the same thing every day.
Yeah, but then there's also all that off time as you're getting ready for the next thing, which
Yeah.
there's so much that goes into it behind the scenes that people don't
Tell me about
necessarily see. Yeah. So Christian's just now starting to help me with that.
Yeah.
But I
It's-
literally, let me just walk you through my schedule.
Yes.
Because I tell people
Yes.
sometimes, I'm like, no, it's crazy. So I work part-time at a bake shop. So sometimes I'm up at 4 and then I'm back by 10 or 12, depending.
Yeah.
But on the days I do this on the days I do work. But the days I don't work, like, I literally get up and I start right off by answering messages, which literally just social media messages, not including email, is literally about 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I've stopped doing that every day because I don't have time to do that every day. But yeah, so I answer messages. We do emails. We're working with some different people right now, so that literally takes 3 to 4 hours a day just scheduling. And then I'll spend time reaching out to different venues that I've either gotten from or heard from and like figuring out all our tour dates, getting lodging, getting all that stuff done, and then I hit the gym. Sometimes Christian's home and he's like, hey. And then
I do.
we have an opportunity that could happen this September. So we have like 12 new songs that I'm learning, you know, so you spend a couple hours literally playing music, then we have band practice at night that we're all
You've been
running
hitting it
through.
like every day for the entire May. So
Yeah,
like,
and then I'm also home, so I run a lot of the house things too.
Yeah.
So you know, all the house,
Jesus.
because my mom's working as well, so she's like, "Can you just do the wash?" I'm like, "Yeah," you know, and whatever. So
the small things.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely, but it's like some days you really get burned out. But I'm a person that like if I don't get things done, I kind of
feel
feel bad. Yeah, you
terrible,
feel
yeah.
bad about it, but at the same time, like you need to not burn yourself out, or you're not
Yeah.
going to do anything. You know. So I've learned when I need to take breaks.
It took
You
me
know,
7
and that-
months to do season 5. I had to book all you guys. I discovered
Yeah.
you, and oh my god, I was blown away.
Thank you.
I was like, I need to find this Meredith girl. Are you Meredith? I think it was something to that effect.
yeah.
And you're not a respond back real quick kind of person.
I try. If it's
okay, when you
Yeah.
see what she does though in a day,
And I could understand why.
it's insane.
Yeah.
However, I am my personal messages, which is a lot of what we contacted through.
Yeah.
Definitely days and days and days. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But the band stuff, you got to be quick on that. So I'm
Yeah.
usually pretty good on that.
Yeah. Well, you're here now, so there's no need.
Well, we worked it out, so it works.
You guys want to do a song?
Yeah.
Hell
love
yeah,
to.
let's rock it. Like, we're gonna do this one. All right.
Well,
We
on the way
agree.
here, I was like, we're doing this one. Then he
This
was
is a
like,
first for my show. This is a first.
Cajon?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Gotta move all the rings around, 'cause otherwise they scratch up my
I took mine
guitar.
off. So.
So this one.
Get all beat up.
It's one of our newest ones. It's called Two-Faced, and you can find it on all streaming platforms under Undefeated. We're also on social media under Undefeated_official on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the fun stuff. So say hi, say you came from Chilliwack.
Yes. Promote me, girl.
I got you.
And that's your daily regimen.
Time
somebody like sitting right there because
I know. I know.
Well, I'm loud sometimes.
Don't look over there.
No, well, I'm loud sometimes. And certain people are like, and I'm like, yeah, I can't help it.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
You guys are freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I'm definitely a fan.
Yes. We got him.
We got I'm one of them sucker fish. So,
oh my goodness.
hell yeah.
It's definitely fun.
That was real fun. Well, you guys put your stuff back. Hey, Meredith came back. That's cool. Here she is.
Run for the hills.
She's like, oh, social media, I'm running from that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how much rehearsal time goes into all that?
So, all of a month ago, we were probably 2 to 3 times a week, maybe an hour a night. And then, so May...
It's about 3 to 4 hours a week.
For May?
No, for what we usually do.
Oh, for what we used to do, yeah. And so now, coming up with all the summer rehearsals, we have a couple opportunities coming up in September or October that we'll see, 50-50, don't know, that we're also getting ready for. So we probably practice almost every night now for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours.
That's awesome.
So I'm guessing like 13, 14 hours a week, maybe? 12?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We usually have one off Fridays, so 2, 4, 6. Yeah, probably 8 to 10 hours now, not including our own personal practice time, which is a couple hours a day.
I apologize for booking you on a Friday. You might have been able to make money today.
No, you know what's funny? It's all of the everything we're getting ready for. We literally put a box around May, and we were like, we are taking this month, and we are going to really work on the music and everything we're doing. So we've taken, I think, 2 shows at all.
I think.
This month, nice. But on purpose. You know what I mean? People are like, "Oh, are you guys okay? We don't see you're playing." And I'm like, "No, this was needed. We need a moment to just get all of our ducks in a row and work on the music, get everything, because we have a whole new theme coming up for our events. Cool, yeah. Like, I'm so excited. Like intros.
I'm excited to see where it ends because like right now it's still like
it's like spiraling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. Yeah. It's gonna be really cool. If I can say that.
It's gonna be really cool, man. Peace, love, and happiness.
The old hippie stuff.
I dig the vibe. I really do. I think you're one of the first.
Oh, dig the vibe. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, well, I'm old. We've covered that, though. I think you guys are the first. Your first Partridge Family / hippie people.
Hippie people.
Hippie people.
You know what's funny? It's people.
I hope I'm not insulting you. I really don't know how to refer to you.
I love, like, the boho kind of stuff, but I also love rock, so it's so funny when people are like, you have these 2 things. And I'm like, that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the rocker. He did that shirt the other day. I was so proud of him because I do all of my own clothes, right? Yeah. Like, I have to hem them, or I like fix them, or I put jewels all over them for our show outfits and whatever.
I used to know a girl like you. She did all that stuff too.
I love
she
it.
made all of her own clothes.
Yeah.
Usually a corduroy bell bottom.
Love that.
She ripped them all the way up the side and then put like different color patches.
Yes. I literally have a pair of jeans that I'm like putting this like whole like fabric thing in. Yeah. And so he was like, "What do you think about me bleaching my shirt?" And I was like, I don't know, picturing some sort of, not tie-dye thing, but I don't know. And then he came out with this, and I was like, that's fantastic.
Took an old ratty shirt. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember where. But this guy used a spray bottle with bleach in it, and then he did different colors with it. So I took the oldest shirt I had that has a couple holes and just random stuff in it. Whatever.
I didn't realize you'd worn it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And so I just bleached the crap out of it, and then I was going to dye it, but we ended up having to do some stuff, so it never ended up being dyed, but
now you know it works.
Came out kind of cool, so.
My new chillin' shirt is tie-dye.
I saw that. I saw that.
So the next one I'm going to do is going to be kind of cool, I guess, with color.
With color, yeah.
Because a lot of the times after I get done with an interview, I have to go in and take a nap because I got to work tonight at 11. And sometimes on my recliner, I'll find, like I found that tie-dye shirt waiting for me last week. Of course, I didn't see it because I'm old. I'm like oblivious to everything. She's like, "What do you think?"
Look at the car.
She's like, "What do you think of your shirt?" I go, "What shirt?" She goes, "You're sitting on it, basically." So I look, and it was a tie-dye chillin' shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, "How do you come up with this idea?"
Yeah.
My girl makes all my gear for me.
Aw,
so
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's like, I go, "What's next?" She goes, "I got nothing."
I got nothing. My dad, when we were probably half a year into being a band. It was still us two at the time. He surprised us with a big banner that he hung up on on the front porch or back porch, and he was like, "Come outside, you guys need to see something." And we're like, "Why do we need to go outside? There is nothing out there. We've seen the backyard, really, you know." And he's like, "No, I gotta ask you guys something, whatever." And he turned around and we were like, "It said undefeated on it." It was awesome.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm undefeated on my show.
Yes. There you go. There you go.
I try to have fun. I'm trying to make you guys laugh. Hopefully, I'm succeeding. Mainly.
Chris is like, yeah.
I get you guys are young. I was young once too, man. I used to have hair. I really did. I used to have hair. This is how you know God has a sense of humor.
I'm gonna tweak him just a little bit. So I cut everybody's hair in my family, my friends, everything, right?
Yeah.
And he was growing it out. It was probably about shoulder length. And
I used to have long hair like that.
I needed to even it all up, and so I trimmed off
It was so much hair. It was not this much. It was literally like
no, it wasn't.
Yay big.
You
It was a big chop.
I remember
it
them
wasn't.
days. I used to have my shit shaved underneath, and I wore the ponytail up here. And
Oh yeah, see, I can't do that because my hair's not that thick.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks
mine.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have enough hair to if I did that, my ponytail would be so small. It'd be terrible. But
do you have a strong hairline in your family? Is your dad bald?
no.
No, you should be good.
He's 56.
I think
He's
hair
just
comes
starting
from mom's
to.
side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, grandma and uncle had thick hair. That's what Alex got his hair from.
But
We talk about hair on my show too.
No one's balding yet, so
That's
that
a good
worked.
thing.
My dad just started balding probably in the past 2 years, but he still has a good head of hair. It doesn't
That's awesome.
look like that, and he's 56, 57.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is because we went a year thinking he was 56 and he wasn't, so now everything's screwed up.
He's in his 50s.
He's somewhere in there, yeah.
I'm 3.5 years away from being 50. Oh my
That's
God.
a good age, though.
It is, yeah, I guess.
Whatever you say, you 21-year-old.
I'm sitting here like this. Well, it can't get much worse. I'm talking to two whippersnappers. You guys make me feel young for a half hour. I appreciate it.
That's our goal.
Yes. So touring schedule, you're going from here to down the East Coast? Is that what you're doing, or are you going
No, actually, we're kind of doing a mid thing. So
it really is though.
we're going zigzag way?
Yeah, we go
Kinda.
to Illinois. This is the first year I've planned this entire all these dates myself. So the routing, whatever you say, it didn't go quite as planned, but it works out okay. So the first thing, we're going to Kingdom Come Festival, which is in Illinois. So we're dotting our way.
Kingdom Comes
Indiana. Then because Illinois is. I don't remember. Indiana, Illinois. There's something in there. But we're also at Audio Feed Festival. Yeah, we're also at Audio Feed Festival in Illinois. And then we play hopefully in Ohio. We have a couple things in Tennessee, so it's and then back. And then we're at the North Country Music Festival in Carthage, so that's fun. And then we're at Atlanta, Georgia, but then straight back. And then we start dotting our way down to Texas. So we're Missouri, Texas, and then from Texas, which is going to be a haul, just because of how dates worked out and funding and whatever, straight up to Pennsylvania.
Whoa!
So we're woo! But then we're in Pennsylvania for a little bit, and then we're home, and then we're actually working on booking a couple dates with another band, which we'll be able to announce soon once that's finalized. So that'll be fun, yeah.
Lots of touring, man. Lots of road time.
Yeah.
Makes me nauseous.
You know what's hilarious?
I did so much as a kid.
Yeah, that was me. I could read in the car, whatever. The older I got, the more car sick I got. But last year, when we started driving, I was definitely car sick. But then, within a week, Christian, you were still kind of new to driving, so his driving evened out. And then now I'm not sick with him anymore, which is great.
After driving 14 hours a day on the road.
Oh my God!
There was only 2 14-hour trips last year, but
No, I know, but
there's more this year, I'm
doing
sure.
it in a week, just
yeah, but yeah, you're driving 3 to 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
So this was an easy commute for you guys, wasn't it? Only an hour.
You know what's hilarious is there's a couple times where 14 hours, we can do that in a day.
Yeah, we don't even blink though. 6 hours? Yeah, we can do that. Tomorrow is 6 hours. We're doing it in one day. We're there playing, and then we're coming back that night.
Yeah, usually
it's gonna be a haul.
Usually we don't, especially the city. We don't go we try not like stay overnight and come home because just traffic and whatever. But it just worked out that to come home.
Yep.
So my dad's going with us, thank God. So he'll be driving late. I'm a very like I am in bed. Do not mess with me.
Yep. What time's bedtime for you?
10.
So I'm getting ready to go to work at 10.
Yeah, there's a couple shows that we were like, what the heck did I do with my life?
Yeah.
But I don't know, there's such a drive that I feel like if you're going to be a musician on the road, that drive has to come from inside you, you know?
I mean, do it now when you're young, because one day I'm sure you're going to want to have a family and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So you have
Dude, I
something to tell
plan on
your
touring
kids.
while I do that.
Yeah.
Multitask.
Hell yeah. She's like, ain't nobody stopping me. My ass will be in Texas. We will go 14 hours, and I will puke on the side of the road.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Texas in a couple of years? No, we're going straight for overseas.
Straight for overseas.
Christian's like, I'm thinking about it.
Think about it.
Good for you guys.
We're actually talking to people for the UK next year, so
UK.
mhm.
Wow.
We're excited.
Now, when you guys become famous, remember, Chillin' had you first. I'm sure.
Oh,
Am I your first interview? Have you ever done an interview?
we've done a lot.
Okay, never mind. Check out before August comes.
Oh man,
It's funny.
I'm just having fun with you guys. That's right. Yeah. You
This
guys,
is fun.
do you guys want to do another song, or didn't you not
We can.
prepared?
We can.
Okay.
Let's rock out one more song and
Let's
we'll
rock
end
it.
it. Get you guys
Awesome.
back on the road. Because that's what you're used to.
You move all the rings again.
I can't help it. I'm a fan. Might as well get you to play one more time while you're here.
All right. So this one is one of our only songs. Well, what if three? I don't know, something like that in standard. This one has a story behind it. So I'll let you know this one. We had a very that's not right. There we go. We had a very dear friend of ours pass away from cancer about
Sorry
2
to
years
hear
ago,
that.
and he was only 49. No, 39. He was only 39.
Yeah.
He gave Christian his first snare drum when Christian was younger. Someone had given it to Paul when he was a kid and said, "You
Pass
will
it
know."
down to the
Yeah.
next person.
Yeah, you'll know when to pass it on to the next generation. And Christian said the same thing. So eventually, someone will get that snare, which would be really cool.
That's
Yeah.
So yeah, we lost him about a year and a half, and the ups and downs this guy went through, gained a girlfriend, lost a house, wrecked his motorcycle, and family reunited. Or I don't remember all the details, but high highs and low lows. It
Yeah.
was crazy. And the jolliest person, had a lot of hurts, but he never failed to make anybody laugh. You know what I mean? And so I often felt that he lived 80 or 90 years in those 39 years.
Yeah.
And he meant a lot to us. So this one was written after him.
All right.
It's called Story.
Okay.
And the lyrics in the chorus, "Some people live it all in a little time," were based after him.
I love it.
I like them. We can pretend sing along the same tune. I turn to sleep, the demons asleep. Maybe them all too soon. When we're alone in the world's road, if I'm honest, it's not honest. Some people live it all in a little time.
guys.
It's one of the only pop song we've ever wrote. Because this drummer is like, we will not be playing pop. And I said, oh yeah.
We will play what I want to play.
I mean, that's basically what you told me.
No, we all work together to write them all, and
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
I know, switching all the jewelry around.
Rick made me take off my jewelry and me play a second song.
No, we
You guys
enjoy
are
it.
awesome. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you
Hell
for
yeah.
having us.
I
This
had
is
a
fun.
blast. You made me feel young again.
Good.
Like I said, man, I used to have hair. God gave me the middle finger. We will take your hair.
But then you got the cool chilling with Rick hat, so.
I do.
What do you got to say about that?
That's what's up. And a banner too, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And many
that's cool.
chilling shirts.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you guys know what this is?
Mm-mm.
I kind of figured it's like a radio wave thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
volume.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
It's volume.
We have an old.
People think it's a city. We're like, I like your.
Yeah, no, I was like, I
Oh, that
recognize
makes sense.
that.
I can see that.
Yeah.
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 We down in our gym we have an old like cassette, not cassette.
It's not a cassette. It's,
It has a cassette thing on top, but it like.
Do you know what a cassette is,
CDs.
Meredith?
Yes, we
Okay.
used them when we were younger. I'm not
those
that
like floppy disk things still.
We
that,
do,
like,
we do.
Floppy disk?
Yeah, we still have those.
What's that? I'm just kidding.
I was like, how do I explain that? Because like I sort of know, but not really.
You
but
guys
it
know
has,
what an
like, all
8-track
the-
is?
You know, like we didn't use one, but I know
Okay,
what it is
okay.
because.
Is that a Walkman?
Oh no, they're gonna laugh at us no matter what we
Oh,
say.
That's one I don't know.
It's a big ass cassette tape, is what it is.
Yeah. I asked Mom once, and she was like, "It was like that," and I was like, "Yeah, I've never seen."
Where were you
those."
guys in 1976 when I was born?
Yeah, come on, you guys. You weren't with the times.
I remember.
on?
Do you guys know what Hee Haw is? The show?
Yes.
Yes. I used to have little overalls.
Oh.
They had chickens in the word hee haw.
Okay, I don't watch a ton
That's
of TV,
great.
but Christian loves that. Like, you guys watch Dukes of Hazzard and some other older.
Yeah, we.
Bionic
You guys
Man and
gotta-
Woman were one
yes.
of my favorites.
The Incredible Hulk. Get into that kind of stuff. You
Yeah.
guys would enjoy that. That's my era.
Do you?
And you
That's
sitting here
fun.
talking about current stuff. I'm like, I don't know what was the genre of music?
Screamo.
Screamo. I was like,
I don't know. Do people use that as like a technical term? Is that just one I use?
It's a technical. I guess it's a technical term.
Okay.
People do say that.
Because I've said screamo before, and people were like, "It's whatever subgenre of metal," and I'm like,
Technically,
"I'm
it's
sorry."
like metalcore, like death metal, or like
Metalcore. See, I'm not
stuff like
up
that.
to
I'm
date
gonna
on all
hear
There's
it
that.
so
out.
many
August.
different subgenres that I'm just like, really, like, why? But
I'm going to hear it August 18th, and I'm going to hear a lot of it, and I'm going to
There
be
you
like
go.
Meredith on the side of the road, and I'm going to be, oh man.
But you know what's funny is no matter what genre of music, like we're lovers of music. So watching
know,
people
I am
on
too,
stage
obviously.
is always yeah. So watching people just on stage, you're like,
Yeah.
cool. Or I can do that. Oh, we can use that. Oh, we can learn from that. You know, and all that stuff. So.
Do you guys play in New York a lot, or is you always taking it on the road like out of state?
Here and there.
Here and there?
This year, like we've been playing 3C in Theresa a couple times.
We need you here more. You don't always need to
Well,
be on the
in
road.
winter months. In winter months, yes. We're in Carthage.
Okay.
July
8th and 9th.
8th and 9th, 9th and 10th, whatever, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, wherever
Yeah.
that is that weekend.
Yeah.
That Saturday.
There's fireworks there, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, playing the fireworks.
Love me some fireworks.
Who doesn't like fireworks?
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
No.
completely
The
mistracked.
the next weekend we're in Carthage again too. We're playing with This Surrender. I think those might be the only 2 New York dates we have right now. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That just occurred to me.
Do you see where I have an issue here? Just kidding.
Because I was
Good
like,
for you
okay,
that
at
you're
the end
taking-
of July we're here, and then I was like, wait, no, that's in Indiana. Like,
This is going to be called, I'm naming your tour, the Spread the Love Tour.
spread the love tour.
I like it.
Yeah. So Christian was out like the Ruckus. We might use the name
We might-
Ruckus. Yeah.
Ruckus.
The
Yeah.
Ruckus tour.
The Ruckus.
I don't know. We'll see. I think we're just putting up dates this year, and then once we do like a solid tour, we'll probably like promote it as like a
Name
tour.
it as a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this year we're just doing. We're here these dates kind of thing. Yeah. Follow our bands in town. Undefeated Official.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I had a
Yeah.
blast.
Thank you for having us.
Oh,
We
yeah.
appreciate it. This was super fun.
You guys got time to hang out for a second?
Yeah.
I like to talk afterward. And
Yeah.
that's when the real dirt comes out. Thank you, darling. What's that, brother?
Thank you.
I dig your hair, man.
Thank you.
Check these guys out. They're going to be in Texas.